What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Blind Power. So, we all have an iPhone in our hands with VoiceOver, and some use VoiceOver 24/7. Some of us, like me, use it part-time, so only when you're outside, when you can't see your screen, etc. Well, I hate to admit, but we're gonna have a very, very, very rough time with the iPhone 8. So let's start with the key facts of why we're going to have a rough time with the iPhone 8 and VoiceOver. Here's why. The iPhone 8 has no home button. It's rumored that it's going to be gesture based or it's going to be on the power button. If it's going to be on the power button, we may still get some VoiceOver glitches because they have to map the buttons that VoiceOver knows and loves, like your home button, your friendly little home button. VoiceOver is going to have to be reprogrammed to work with the lock button, and that may delay VoiceOver stability in the iPhone 8. Hopefully they think of that and they get it nice and neat before the release of the iPhone 8. Okay? Now, the next reason, which is the main reason, we're doomed if it doesn't come with no button whatsoever. We're going to have to learn new gestures and get rid of old gestures, because VoiceOver has gestures right now that may collide with the new gestures that will be coming in the iPhone 8. What does that mean for us? We're going to have to relearn VoiceOver in a different way. To go home, we might have to do a 5-finger pinch in like you can do on the iPads, or a 4-finger flick up to get to the task switcher. These gestures will be most likely out there on the iPhone 8. So, in simpler terms, VoiceOver is going to have to be redone when it comes to gestures. Gestures are going to change quite a bit. And for those of you who are too used to gestures and don't like change, this is going to be hard because you're going to have to memorize new gestures, and maybe you're going to have to get rid of old gestures that would interfere with these new gestures. I don't want this to make confusing. My point is to tell you guys that the iPhone 8 might have a little problem with VoiceOver. So all we can do is cross our fingers and hope that when the iPhone 8 comes out, they already figured out all the kinks, and we have good VoiceOver functionality, because right now I'm on iOS 11 and it looks like they're doing something to the code of VoiceOver. VoiceOver is being redesigned. It's very laggy, so those of you who have iOS 11, do not install iOS 11 or do not update to the latest beta, because iOS 11 is legitimately in its late stages and VoiceOver is unusable right now at this point, so be very careful by updating to iOS 11. So that's kind of what inspired me to make this video and tell you guys that iPhone 8 is going to be a problem with VoiceOver, because they're doing something to the code, which means that they're getting ready for the iPhone 8. So beware of that. VoiceOver's code is being modified at this point. If you get iOS 11 right now, you're going to get it very, very, very glitchy. And same with the iPhone 8. When the iPhone 8 comes out, wait a little bit. Wait till they come out with 8.1, then get the iPhone, because VoiceOver will not be stable on the first go. If there's no home button, which I'm 99.7% chance that there's not going to be a home button, you're going to have to, learn VoiceOver in this new ways, and a lot of us guinea pigs are going to smooth VoiceOver out for you guys, and I'm one of those guinea pigs. I'm going to be getting it on day one. We're going to go over some accessibility stuff when I get it, but still, keep your guard up. Accessibility is kind of shady on iPhone right now. The perfect firmware to be is iOS 10.3.3. Stay there. Don't go to iOS 11 beta, or don't go to iOS 11 until somebody tells you it's okay, that VoiceOver works, or if you hear the okay from me on here on the channel, because I use VoiceOver and right now VoiceOver is unusable. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little informative video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.